the consensus of our mind. Let's close our eyes first. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Observe our mind spreading like a mercury here and there. Thousands of different thoughts are going on. Let's concentrate on the Manipur chakra, which is just behind the belly button. Manipur chakra is responsible for our digestion. It's an energy center. Feel it inside your tummy. So when you breathe in, tummy should be out. Breathe out, it should be depleted. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't forget to have a gentle smile on your face. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Remember today's session, we are going to deal with a very important portion of yoga in our life. Malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena. So without proper cleaning of our alimentary canal, we cannot live our life healthy. So we are going to go ahead with different asanas for digestion and then for acidity and then some kriyas for both of them, and then we will have savasana, and after that we will have a question answer session. I'm sure if today you are hungry after 1 or 2 hours heavily, please don't forget to remember the morning session of therapy. Rub your palms. You all are ready? Rub them on the neck. Rub them on the ear. Watch the difference between the ear and fingertips, the energy difference. Rub on the face, eyes. Take a deep breath. For better learning of our all digestive system, yoga related to it, let's start. So very important, pregnant women, they should consult with doctor. There are some heavy asanas are there. Ladies who are in monthly cycle, they should avoid any stretch in trunk as well as in the pelvic area. So most of the asana, which are standing asana as well as sitting asana, it is completely prohibited for them unless and until I tell that this can be done by anybody. Better to connect with your doctor. Though these are digestive asana, but some of them they are really heavy asana. I'm sure you will like it and you will be hungry today with a very good digestive power. Let's start it. We should first start with the standing asana. So let's start the standing asanas. So let's start with the first very simple micro yoga. As we know, we should first activate our body and then only we should try to do asanas. So let's do a simple micro yoga of moving our legs as well as our hands in opposite direction. Let's move keep a distance of 1 feet and let's rotate our shoulders. So when you are taking them apart, breathe in and then breathe out. In opposite direction, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's have a little bit of twisting of our lumbar region, very important for digestion. 1, breathe out. Breathe in, very simple. Breathe out and breathe in. One important principle behind the yoga is that you should be empty stomach, and whenever there is a stretch of your chest muscles, you should breathe in, and whenever there is a contraction of muscle, you should breathe out. Very important principle. Okay. Let's have the locking of your hands. Keep a distance of 1 foot in between your legs. Lock your hands, breathe out and breathe in. Take them up. Up. Be on your complete feet. Do not rest them. And slowly breathe out. Observe the stretch you have in tummy. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. Widen your hands parallel to ground in line with the shoulder. And keep a distance of 2 to 3 feet between your legs. And twist yourself. Try to touch your right hand palm to the left hand shoulder. Breathe out completely here. Do not bend your knee. Slowly come back. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. Observe the ache you have in your shoulders. Breathe in. And slowly breathe out. Try to touch your left hand palm to the right hand shoulder. And breathe out completely. Observe the twist you have in your leg as well as in the lumbar region, this region, especially on the right side. Breathe out completely. Observe the breathlessness you have. Come back slowly. Take a deep breath. And breathe out. Observe the ache you have in the shoulder as well as the twisting start. One of the very important micro yoga which is given for digestion is a rotating of your trunk. So keep a distance of 1 feet and rotate the trunk very simply. You may find it very soothing because we always have some kind of a backache, a lower backache, as our jobs are the sitting jobs. And then in opposite direction, this way. So opposite direction, and you will find you are getting relaxed. So let's start with one asana which is a very important one for the twisting of our side as well as tummy. The main principle behind digestion is that this portion should get twisted. So one asana, which is also known as Parshvottanasana. So take distance of around 2 feet between your legs and knot your both the palms at the back. Protrude your chest in front of you. You can adjust the distance more than 2 feet if you want. Take a deep breath and very slowly tilt yourself on the one side. Do not jerk. Those people who have been prohibited forward bending, they should avoid this. Try if you can keep it this way. There are chances that you may have a cramp here, so please avoid the jerks. In the morning it is difficult to touch your forehead to the knee, but over the period of time towards the evening you may be able to touch your forehead to the knee. Bring your hands up and you may find there is a surge of cramp here, so be slow. This way, be slow, be steady, breathe out here completely. Bring your hands back and take a deep breath. Observe the complete stretch in your lower portion and breathe out. Again, take a deep breath. Stretch your hands and very slowly with the breathe out, try to touch your forehead to the knee. Very slowly bring your right hand up. Be careful, you may have a stretch here and you may have a cramp here, so be careful about it. So stretch, breathe out completely, be there at least for 10 seconds and then slowly bring your hands back to the normal position. Come back, take a deep breath and breathe out. See, if you are not able to touch your forehead to the knee, it is perfectly right. Don't haste. Even if you are able to touch it in the previous days and not today, it's okay, because every day our stomach condition is totally different than, or our body condition is totally different every day. So don't worry. Let's go for the next asana, which is a very important asana, not only for digestion but also for acidity, better digestion, less acidity, and also better stomach juices, as well as better health of our vertebral column and reducing tummy. That is Trikonasana, triangle position. So let's take a distance of 3 feet between our legs. Breathe out. Breathe in. Widen your hands in line with the shoulder and very slowly tilt yourself in one plane. Try if you can touch the floor, but if you cannot touch the floor, you can slowly keep your hands very nearby on your calf or knee or on your feet. Try if you can see up, keep exactly above your head, the right hand straight pointing to sky. Do not bend forward, no, this way. it should be this way. One plane, observe the stretch you have at the side, observe the stretch you have at the left side. So here you can breathe out. You can also breathe in and breathe out. There are two ways to do asana. One is breathe out, keep yourself for 10 seconds and come back. Another way is be in this position, breathe in and breathe out and slowly come back. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Remember always, if you do asana on left side, you should do it on other side. If you do some asana forward bending, you should do asana backward bending unless and until it is prohibited. Take a distance of 3 feet again. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hands parallel to the ground. In line with the shoulder. Deep breathe and slowly tilt yourself on right in one plane and see towards the sky. Do not fold your knee. Observe the sky on your palm. Don't overstretch, else you may have a cramp here or this here. So be as it is. If you are doing it first time, please don't overdo. Don't worry, it will take its time automatically to come to a perfection. Here you can breathe in and breathe out. Breathe out slowly and come back with a deep breath and breathe out. This is the third asana, which is very good for the digestion. Let's have one more asana, which is a Paschimottanasana, but it is a sitting asana. So you go for the one set of complete asana, which is a Surya Namaskar or Sun Salutation. Remember, Sun Salutation, those who have high BP, they should avoid because it will also increase your BP as well as digestion and metabolism heavily. So let's do one Sun Salutation. So let's keep our both the legs together, pointing a 30 to 45 degree, and keep our Anjali Mudra, saluting both the hands together, touching our Anahata Chakra. So here breathe out, breathe in, take a deep breath here, Ardha Chandrasana or Uttana Hastasana. Slowly breathe out. Keep your both the hands beside your feet. Try to touch your head to the knee and breathe out. If you are not able to touch, don't worry, but do not give much pressure on your chest or on your heart. Okay? So, breathe out and then do not bend your knee. If you can do this much, it's okay. You can do this much, it's okay. Okay? So, breathe out. Take your left leg, the back. Try to touch the knee to the ground. Pressurize your right chest over the right thigh. Okay? And here you will see the complete stretch on your left side, the stomach side, but your complete dhyan is on the pituitary gland, Ajna Chakra. Take a deep breath, and you should have a 30-degree angle of your body seeing in front. Completely a pressure on your tummy. When you take a deep breath, slowly breathe out. Touch your forehead first to the ground. Do not touch your knees to the ground first, then your chest, then your knees. But still your weight is on hands. Ashtanga Namaskar. Breathe out completely. Breathe in. Bhujangasana type 3. Bhujangasana type 3. I am avoiding child pose in this case and going to Parvatasana. So take a deep breath here. Come back and breathe out. Try to touch your feet completely to the ground. You can bring them nearer to your hands. But remember, I have not yet lift my hands. Wherever they are, first time they are there itself. And bring your left leg, which you have taken it back to its original position, and you will find a counter position of Ashwasanchalanasana. Press your left chest on the left thigh. Here you are breathing in and then another leg again, Padahastasana. So here try to touch your head to the knee. It may not do first time, it may be difficult. And slowly come back again, go to the Ardha Chandrasana position. Take a deep breath and breathe out and come to the Anjali Mudra. One Surya Namaskar or sun salutation which is done meticulously is enough to increase your metabolism almost 2 times. So you will find very enthusiastic after one Surya Namaskar. One more asana which is heavily used for better and better digestion is also known as warrior pose or the Hanumanasana this way. So for this, take a distance of 2 to 3 feet between your legs and slowly breathe in, widen your hands and breathe out, twist yourself on left and slowly bend your knee forward. Breathe out here and take a deep breath. So it's a warrior pose. Many variations are there in warrior pose. This is one of the variation. Those who have weak backbone, they should not do it. Try to touch your arms to the ear, stretch your elbow and have more and more stretch on tummy. Breathe out slowly. And twist yourself to original position and breathe in and then breathe out. Come back to the original position. Again take a deep breath and breathe out. Take a deep breath again. Let's do it on the other side. Breathe out. Breathe in Slowly twist yourself. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Protrude your tummy. Observe the stretch. Almost on 3 sides. Up. Towards one leg. Left leg stretched. Right leg is bent and stretched. Observe the fun you have in your tummy. Those who have knee problem or backbone problem, they should not do it. Slowly breathe out and twist yourself. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a deep breath and breathe out. Take a deep breath. I'm sure most of the people, they might have started now. They are sweating, and this is the starting of your digestion and metabolism. So let's rub our palms. Sit down. So we'll go for those asana which are responsible for digestion, but they are sitting asanas. I am sure you may be thinking, now it is sit down. It's fun. My God, there was lot of stretches were there. Standing. Don't worry. Digestion is actually very costly. 23 feet of traveling of food is not so easy in our alimentary canal. So it's not so easy to push 23 feet without moving ourselves. 9 to 10 hours of our time we just keep ourselves non-moving, sitting on the chair. Still, our body, we should thank to our body which actually gives us a traveling of food and digestion. Let's start. I was just telling this theory to take a sigh of relief and nothing much philosophy. We'll have philosophy in our question answer session. And one very important asana we generally use for a digestion as well as the activation of Manipur chakra is Tolasana, but it is little bit difficult asana. So I'll do it, but remember, people who have a weak stomach or they have weak shoulder, they should not do it. So just Tolasana will give you a immense digestive power, but it is a difficult asana. So I may tell you to just see, and if you could do it, it's okay. Otherwise, just leave it. So Tolasana, just lift yourself up and be in a Dhyana Mudra. So observe the digestion or observe the stretch in your tummy. It's huge. So maybe 2-3 asana, if you do, that combined gives you Tolasana, where you are in lotus, you are in over the hand, as well as your tummy is very tight, very well pressed, very well contracted, gives you a digestion. Let's start with the first asana which you should do even during your office meetings, and that is a Vajrasana. So you will find Vajrasana is one of the best asana. Even if the meeting is going on, you can sit in Vajrasana. For unless and until you have arthritis or you have any pain of your joints or any autoimmune disease, you can sit in Vajrasana. But if you have any challenges of cartilage or tendons, please connect with your doctor and then only you go for Vajrasana. But it is said that 3 hours 36 minutes you can sit in Vajrasana, and definitely you will get very good digestion, because the amount of the blood which is going to the legs, which is unnecessary in the sitting position, that will go towards the up position, and as a result of it your tummy will get more and more blood, better for digestion. It's the only asana which you can perform after your meal. Again repeat, this is the only asana which you can perform after your meal. So let's do, along with the Vajrasana, let's do the Naman Mudra, which you can do for better digestion as well as reducing your tummy. What we have to do? Just lock your hands, lock it this way, keep our thumb tip touching the belly button. Take a deep breath and try to touch your both the knees. Be aware if you have rings, so you can take them off or you can adjust, but do not move your hands when we do the Naman Mudra 3, or it's also known as Shashankasana. Take a deep breath, slowly breathe out and slowly apply pressure on your tummy. Do not lift your back. Breathe out completely and try to touch the forehead to the ground. Here you can breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. I'm sure you all must be cursing me to press your tummy by your own hand. Only way to reduce the tummy, increase the digestion, activate the Manipur chakra as well as Swadhisthana chakra. Have a fun. Many of you may be smiling whenever you feel that there is a huge fat over your tummy. Remember all those sweets and fatty foods you have taken in your past, and thanks to them for this richness. Breathe out here. Take a deep breath. Come back and observe the pressure that has literally actually unironed my clothes. So take a deep breath.